Hello YouTube, BlueMatona here, and welcome to part 9 now of this Rome Total War Let's Play as the Brutii faction. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of the game guides videos recently. You know, if you've been following my channel, you'll see that. So yeah, I thought I'd just kind of get back to some of these Let's Plays, even though not as many people are watching them, and I understand that, you know, it's not as like useful or helpful, but I think I don't know, I think it's fun, and I enjoy playing the game, and you know, for the few of you that do enjoy like watching these videos, I hope you enjoy watching me play, and you know, maybe you can get some like good knowledge in how to be good at this game on the way. So we're going to keep going here from where we left off, and I know I promised you all a siege of Corinth, so I'm going to go ahead and actually do this siege like right away here to start this, yeah, to start off this video. That way, you know, I know you guys, if you were watching the last video, probably, you know, you were promised this siege. So we're gonna go right ahead and head in here and attack Macedon. Let's go into the city and get them. Yeah, I don't know. I just thought no point dilly-dallying before the battle. You know, it just would be great to jump right in and get it going. So let's see. Once this loads up, we can get the battle started. Okay, so now sometimes when I'm attacking cities, and you see I can, you know, deploy all around the city if I want to. I mean, you know, anywhere over here. And so this is when you kind of have to look at the roads. Like here, the road going into the center of the city is just next to the gate. There are no other towers targeting the gate. So that's a pretty nice kind of like opening position, whereas here I'm looking at this and there's no road near these gates, which means if I wanted to run to the road here that leads to the city or the one on the other side, I would have to pass all of these towers, as you can see here, that are going to be firing arrows down at my troops as they're inside the city. Now I can send troops along the wall to kind of capture them and then they'll be on my side, but personally I just don't even think that's worth dealing with. So I'm actually going to set up my troops over here and assault straight at this gate where I won't have as much of a, you know, I won't have all these towers firing at me at the same time. So let's go ahead and let's start off with, we'll get my units of Hastati. There we go. Oh, they're facing the wrong way. Okay, we'll get my units of Hastati here with their ladders that will assault the city walls right away. Got my Principes. What do they have? They have a ladder also. Okay, I don't think I'm going to need a third ladder unit. And then, yeah, with my battering ram here, always good to have the battering ram go in. And we'll pull all my cavalry over, and you know, we'll send them in once I take out the gate. We'll send my cavalry in through the gate. And as for all my infantry, fire at will, and then all the guys that didn't move over to this side of the city, we'll just kind of keep them here, kind of ready to move in whenever they have to. And we'll get some archers over here as well. You know, I don't usually use archers that much in a siege situation, but it's possible they could pick off some guys on the walls, so it's always worth it. So let's go ahead and see how the computer has set up against me here before I start assaulting. So we have some peltists, so a small unit of pikemen. Okay, here's a large unit of pikemen, 107. So that's where I'm going to want to concentrate any fire I have here for my archers. Let's get them to move in and start firing on that unit. Now, I don't know if I want to send... So over here, my ladders are going to be pretty safe. So let's get this ladder unit advancing onto the wall. But I don't know if I want to send a ladder unit over here because these peltists are just going to take them out as they come in. So let's see if I can sneak my battering ram up, although I do think that these city towers will probably destroy the battering ram before it comes in. So we'll start to get them moving, and at the same time, I don't need my Principes on this. We'll have them drop it. And let's get these units of infantry advancing, just slowly walking, kind of like up to here, just so that when the ladders reach the walls, they won't be too far behind. And let's move these guys up. We'll have them advance in case I do end up wanting to use these ladders, although right now I don't think I'm going to use them. So there go the troops. They're moving. My archers, Cretan archers. See the range the Cretan archers have here? I mean, just that's a nice added bonus over the Roman archers. I mean, that adds up in the field of battle. You know, you get a couple extra rounds on, you get to stay out of range of the towers,
So it's just definitely beneficial, and I'm not doing too much damage, but I am taking out a couple of them, so it's definitely worth it. You know, I've killed only 6 so far, but I mean, I'm not going to really use my archers once I get inside the city, so I think it can't hurt to take out as many of those guys as I can. And as you can see, the fire arrows are now coming in here on my battering ram. Yeah, so I don't know if this battering ram is going to make it. It's probably going to be knocked out before it can get to the wall, unfortunately, but that's okay. Because once I capture the gate with my men on the wall, it'll just be mine anyway. So that's not the biggest worry in the world right now to me. We'll keep these guys moving forward a bit. Okay, so my 3 infantry units here that don't have anything attached, let's move them up even further. We'll get them to start coming towards the walls. And the battering ram did make it all the way there, so that's nice. That is a nice added bonus. So I'll take out the wall, although these men are going to get picked off the entire time this battering ram's coming. That's okay, just one on no experience unit of Stobby, so I'm not too worried about that. Okay, so yeah, they just poured the molten stuff down on those guys. Okay, so anyway, these guys, we're going to get them all start going here. Attack those phalanx pikemen. Best way to do that is to just start climbing these ladders and start advancing along the wall. So these guys should all start engaging in combat here. And we'll keep my archers firing at them, just, you know, deal as much damage as we can. As you can see, there are some bodies there, so it's definitely useful to do. Let's move up the other ladders, just to have a small unit here that can kind of flank around behind these guys, so I'm not just fighting a one front battle up here on the wall. As you can see, so all these units, yeah, they all should start climbing up these ladders pretty quick. So let's hope that keeps going, and we can take out these. Yeah, we can take out these phalanx pikemen on the wall. Here come the other ladders, and so now that I'm about to get the gates, let's start advancing my cavalry up a little bit, just, you know, so that they can move in quick. They don't take forever to get inside the city. So once again, I'm pouring men onto the walls here. How are the other ladders doing? They're getting kind of knocked out by some cultists. There's only 57 left. They kind of have a trail of bodies, but there goes the gate. Okay, so the siege equipment's doing pretty well so far. Here comes the ladders. Now let's... I don't think I want... Yeah, we'll move these guys straight into the city. And let's see if I can now move them up here onto the wall. No, not the ladders. No, I want them to come in the city. And now attack them. So let's see if they go up the tower. I don't want them to run up my ladders. And they're routing. Okay, that doesn't make much sense to me, but I don't have control over that. So, okay. Maybe the burning oil, got a bunch of them here at the gate, it looks like. So that's unfortunate, but I have another unit routing up on the wall. I don't know why I've had so much trouble with wall fights in this campaign. I mean, maybe it's something to do with the difficulty, but I don't know. It just seems like my men always have a struggle on the wall. Like, look, all these men are routing. I don't understand that. I mean, they really, you know, they really shouldn't be routing. I mean, it should. Like, they're powerful units still. I mean, you know, there's not a large enemy force here. I don't know why all my men are being so fickle in this fight on the wall. But, I mean, I don't think they're fighting that hard since they're routing. Looks like, I mean, hopefully they keep getting kills here, but I just don't want them to keep getting taken out. So I have my men flanking around behind, as was the goal. And I don't want to rush my cavalry in, solely because of this phalanx pikeman here. I really don't want to lose my cavalry. That might be the only real chance I have in this battle with how much my infantry are just not fighting up here. It's unfortunate, but that just seems to be the situation. And oh, I have all these peasants. All right, whatever. These peasants, we'll rush up. Yeah, I mean, it can't hurt to have them. So I guess we'll just tell them all to run up to the fight. And anyway, yeah, so all their men on the walls are routing, but somehow I have 2 units with 45 Hastati that have decided they're done with this fight. They don't want to. Yeah, they don't want to be part of this fight anymore, which is very confusing to me. But okay, just so my men don't get too burned by my own arrows, I'm gonna go ahead and cut those off. I really would love if the 89 Hastadio, all this Hastadio that's routing for some reason comes back into the fight. I don't know why they're routing. It doesn't make sense to me. But hopefully, maybe when the rest of these guys up here on the walls are taken out, they'll come back into the fight. I don't really get it. But then again, this game, it's an amazing game, and I love it to death. But sometimes it can be a little bit fickle and a little bit confusing. Okay, so yeah, oh that's nice. They're all throwing their spears down at this phalanx pikeman. Okay. That should open up the door for my cavalry to move in the city. Yeah, let's get my cavalry in here. If I can get them, if I can get the spread, there we go. Well, all my cavalry come in. There we go. Okay, so my cavalry is going to pour into the city. Okay, so there, the Hastati came back. Okay, so we're going to take all the Hastati I have here, and we're just going to, let's start forming up everybody down here. No point in having them run. Let's just get all my men down to the bottom. That's the goal right now. And I'm going to probably advance first with my infantry, and then hopefully I can loop around behind these guys because I don't want to face those with my cavalry. So let's see where the roads lead here. Unfortunately, to do that, I'm going to have to travel all the way around the city to get behind them. Let's see if I can come in this way. I wouldn't have to travel as far, but still I'm passing all these towers here on the way that are going to be taking out my men. So I might just have to go up the center road and then try to loop my cavalry around within the city, like the city central square. So yeah, I think that's going to be the kind of call here. Let's let my, we'll put it on fast forward, let my infantry form up. I don't know what's firing at them. Where is this unit? Oh my gosh, I must have forgotten to deploy this unit of, a whole unit of Hastati here at the start of the game. Because these guys are all the way over to where the original spawn was running. Okay, so they're going to be picked off by towers. They're 57 right now. I doubt they're going to get into the city. That's unfortunate. Let's get you guys down too. Okay, so there shouldn't be any more men out here. Maybe I can use these guys as a lure for their big pikemen in the center. Okay, so let's let all these men form up. It looks like we have a unit here of peasants. Let's just, might as well take them out. I mean, I don't, there's no point in letting them linger. So we'll get my general, who was supposed to be charging. Okay, you're not going to be charging, general. Okay. That is all okay, general. I don't control you, apparently. And let's move my Roman archers and stuff up here to the city walls. Okay, so here's the other unit of Hastati, finally making it into the city center. And we will speed up here until everything is in position, how I want it to be. Okay, so the archers and everyone, they're going to start climbing. We'll let them all file into position. The Hastati are going to walk into the city. And yeah, we're just going to take this nice and slow. Just because I'm a little bit afraid of how fickle they were when they were routing before. I'm just afraid that they might, just run again. I would prefer to not have that happen. So I'm going to turn all these guys on the fire at will. So that just basically pick off these guys as they come down this main road. Otherwise, there's not really a purpose to have these archers. So yeah, as you can see, the Cretans are starting to fire. Roman archers, there they go. Okay, so let's see what damage these guys can inflict. I mean, if they keep sending their units kind of like down this thoroughfare towards mine, I might as well just pick them off with arrows. There's no point in... Yeah, see, look at that. There's no point in taking the casualties with my men when I can just fire round after round of arrows at them. Let's see if they turn them around again. Yep, here they come again. So, I mean, I'm just going to, keep letting this happen. I know they're just peasants, but... maybe once I kill all of these guys, they'll start sending some more valuable units down, but we'll see.
And there's one left. I think my Cretans are actually out of ammo. They are. So for the sake of saving this unit, because I don't want to lose them, they're my best archers, I'm going to go ahead and tell them to leave the city and go to safety. Okay, so let's see if they send any others of their units at me now. Okay, it doesn't seem like they are, so we're going to go ahead now, and since the Stadi and Principe should all be fairly rested, we'll start getting these guys to advance. Just walk to about there. And let's get the peasants up there also. We'll just throw all the bodies we can. I mean, I don't need these peasants for anything. I don't care if I lose them. So here's a nice shot of the guys climbing down the ladders. Okay, so here come the units. The infantry is going to start forming up for advance here in the center of the city. Maybe I can rush my cavalry in through these side streets. Then they would only have to run this stretch to be able to flank around. Okay, so let's see if I can do this with my cavalry. I'm going to go ahead and tell them to rush to here. Yeah, let's have this. Let's have them do this. I'm going to try to rush my cavalry around to a flanking position here in the city. And the 2 Roman archer units, you guys can go to there. But, yeah, so we're going to go ahead and get the cavalry going. They should all be turning this way. I don't want them getting picked off by anyone here in the center of the city. They're very valuable to me, so let's keep them moving. Okay, so yeah, they're all filing through. Okay, my infantry is still good, so yeah, I'm going to tell these guys, basically I want them to run around and loop into here. Once they're in here, they'll be, they'll be safe from these towers, and then they can get around behind the enemy. So that's the goal, at least. They should, yeah, so they're going to keep going around here. They'll keep running. And let's see, if I tell them to go to here now, they should, let's see, let's make sure they just keep going this way. Okay, perfect, because I didn't want them to run in through the city center, because they'll take whatever the shortest route is, not, the least contested route. So, what's going on over here? Looks like I have some men. Okay, so they're being fired at by the peltists. That's not the end of the world. Let's make sure these guys aren't getting too picked off. But see the arrows coming out of the towers. So that's, that they fire pretty quick. It's a pretty powerful defense that cities have. That's why I'm rushing my cavalry as quick as they can go out from there and back into the center of the city. That's why I didn't want to rush them around that way before. So yeah, we'll go ahead and rush all the cavalry into here. Let's go, guys. Move it, move it, move it. Get out of the range of the arrows. Come on. Let's go, let's go. Alright, so they should be getting to the safe zone any second now. Okay, so they've stopped being under fire. They're going to gather there. Okay, so now I think we could start. Let's get the peasants and just rush the peasants at the peltists. I don't need those guys for anything. What happened to my Roman archers? Where do they go? Oh, they're moving. Okay, let's let them to run. Because these guys can pick off, some of the phalanx pikemen. So we'll have them do that. And yeah, let's just get my peasants. Don't really need them for anything. You guys can go ahead and try to fight these peasants to the best of your ability. Peasants against peltists. Who will prevail? Fight of the century. Okay. So these guys, not in range. Roman archers have the worst range. It's so disappointing how bad they are. But let's see if I move them up to like here. If they get in range, I think they should be somewhat close to getting in range of this general's bodyguard cavalry. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna start getting into the fire at the general's bodyguard then. And they're gonna charge in on the peasant unit. Well, that's okay. Because now they're pretty exposed. And we're gonna just charge everyone into them. And hopefully these guys will go into support and then I can flank them from behind. But let's go ahead and see if I can start picking some of those off. Roman archers, fire at the peltists.
Unless you have the range. No. Okay. So hopefully I can keep doing damage here to these guys. I don't know why my Hastati are so bad. It's just insane. Let's see if I can. I don't even care about these guys. They're just a mercenary unit. Let's go. Okay, there goes the general. Alright, cool. I got their general, so that's really going to help this fight. Let's just get everybody here going at these phalanx pikemen. I mean, just an all-out, full frontal. Just get them. And then let's get all my cavalry here formed up for the beautiful upcoming flank from behind, as my men are going to get kind of slaughtered here, but that's okay. We got the Roman archers to halt their fire, no points in having them anymore. And where are my cavalry? Okay, yeah, let's move them into the fight here. Hitting this spear unit from behind. And of course they put down their spears, so that is rather unfortunate, but let's keep this going. I don't know why my guys suck so badly this fight. They're just terrible. It's just at a certain point, like what do I do? I mean, all of my men have just been horrible. I mean, I can't believe I lost my general here. This is just... I've lost so many generals this game. It's just so ridiculous. You know, I don't understand how I couldn't take out these pikemen. I mean, like, my men are just battling so bad. I mean, I'm just throwing everything I have right now at this unit. We'll get, like, cavalry here. Let's use them smart. Try to flank them around behind. But I don't even know what to do at this point. I mean, it's just like... It's insane that this one unit can just do so much damage. I mean, there's a whole 80 unit here of Roman archers routing. You know, at a certain point, like, what do I do? I know I'm not trying to make excuses. I'm just trying to say this is incredibly frustrating. I mean, I'm literally charging in with my Cretan archers because I don't have anybody else, and they can't melee fight. I'm using my general's unit, which doesn't have a general anymore. It doesn't matter. Actually, it has bait to try to get the spearman unit to just kind of keep. Alright, and there go its spears. So now we'll charge them in, but I don't even know if it's gonna be enough anymore. I mean, my men are getting demolished here. No, I don't want to quit. I want to select all my guys. So everybody coming in here on this unit. I mean, that's my only chance. "36 phalanx pikemen left. You know, I'm just at this situation where it's just, at a certain point, it's just so absurd that I haven't been able to get these guys. I don't understand. Start firing, I guess. I mean, I need to take them out with arrows now. And it looks like I'll be able to do that. Luckily. They're advancing. Come on, guys. Let's fire your arrows. Come on. There we go. Come on. Keep taking them out.
Come on. Point blank range. Let's go. Let's fire, guys. Come on. What are they doing? You're just gonna stand here and let yourselves get walked at. And watch. Let's see. I bet you they're gonna rout the moment the spears hit. Okay, they got one more volley off. Go, go, go! Take him out. I mean, if I'm gonna lose a general, there's no way I'm not taking the city. Come on. 16 left. Come on, guys. You can do this. I mean, the absurdity of this fight is just insane. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if all my guys just run right now by how this fight's gone. Come on. Oh. Come on, 8 left. 7 left. Come on, guys. One big volley. Let's move these out of the way. Only 5 left. Just one volley. Oh, of course, the 59 units routing for some reason.
Enemy army is in flight. Pursue them and drive them from the battlefield.
Come on, I want every kill I can get out of these guys. 2 left. One last volley. I'm sensing it here. This should be the one that wins me this most absurd battle I've ever played in this game. Nope. And that's it for arrows. So we're going to go, let's see, 79 Roman archers. Can they take out one phalanx pikeman? That is the question. Let's see. Okay, they're coming in. Come on, guys. You can do it. Let's go. Let's go chase him down. Oh, there he goes. He's running away. I mean, look at this. Just absolute carnage of green everywhere you look. I don't... Come on, guys. Take him out. So, come on. Do this for me. Just don't rout whatever you do. Alright. Okay, looks like they're going to get this one. God, this is the most insane battle I think I've ever played. Oh my god, the most insane battle. But that's how this campaign's going, no do-overs, so, you know, strategically I messed up, and... yeah. That's, I mean, my units are destroyed. I lost my general. That was a disaster, but... like I said, you know, no do-overs in this one, that's what I decided to do, that's how it's going to work, so I'll take my city of Corinth, the heavily contested city of Corinth, and let's see. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and exterminate this population. It's a pretty built-up city. I don't want to have to deal with this city the whole game being upset at me, so we're going to just nail them down. And I got a wonder, okay. Statue of Zeus gives a +4 bonus to population loyalty in all settlements, so that's going to help. I mean, oh, look at this. It's green everywhere now. I mean, let's look at, like, Syracuse, for instance. Let's take a look at their settlement details. Public order. Wonder, 30%. I mean, that's brilliant. Okay. That's really going to help me out. And, well, I guess we'll move you guys in. I mean, what can we retrain? Tell me I can retrain most of my troops. Okay. And that was the most disastrous battle I think I've ever played in this game. I can't think of one that's been worse than that. Yeah, we'll get this going. I mean, Hastati, I guess, are just outdated at this point. I just can't use them anymore. They're too weak. So I'm going to need to, you know, I guess, get better men. Heroic death, yeah, I know. Okay, well, luckily I don't need the generals as badly now that my cities are, you know, a little bit better with me. So let's go through. I know that was a long battle, guys, and for those of you still watching, I hope you enjoyed it. But let's go through and we'll do some administrative stuff before this video ends. So yeah, let's go through my cities. So I just did Corinth, what I wanted to do there. 120. yeah, we'll up the tax rate to 90 here, get some extra money going. What can we recruit? I mean, we'll keep getting some Principes going because the we get the armor up by units because the Astadi aren't doing it right now. They're just not doing it for me. Let's see, I'm getting the armor going there. Up tax rate also. And yeah, archers. I mean, this is the place to train archers as it gives them that gold weapon upgrade. So we'll keep that going. What do we got? Thurman. We need a building, so we can really actually up the tax rate here in Thurman, and let's make them even happier. Actually, no, I don't need that in Thurman. Let's go ahead and give them an armor or two. I want to start making sure my men are as upgraded as they can be, because I'm thinking maybe in that battle my men just weren't upgraded enough. Maybe they just weren't good enough to fight. So yeah, we'll go ahead and let's keep making the rounds here. So all the stuff, they're happy. Let's actually see what the public orders are. 115, 120. Let's see, if I make this monthly games, I'm making 1464. So if I did monthly games with normal tax rate, I'm making 1677. But if I did yearly games with the low, I'm making 1864. So we'll stick with that. Okay, what else we got here? Syracuse 125. We'll up you to 95. You guys. Yeah, we'll up you. Let's start trying to increase the cash flow coming into my empire here, and we'll leave you guys on weld, and you're still not that happy. So what can we do here? Forum? I don't think we need more of a population growth, really. Let's fortify the city. Let's build the large stone walls. And what was I doing with these guys? I mean, I wasn't about to attack the Scipii. Yeah, I can't even do that. So what was I doing with them? Maybe they were out here taking out somebody, so we throw them back into Carthage. In which case, yeah, we'll put that up to normal tax rate, and we'll retrain some of these guys. And just for the sakes of having a fully rounded out force down here, let's throw in a unit of Triar. No, let's throw in another unit of Equites. And, okay, so right before we leave here, we'll take out this little rebel army. Yeah, with the help of some town watch and stuff, so always fun. What do we have here? Nothing too useful. Okay, we'll do this quick little battle real quick. And then, yeah, this isn't a long video. I mean, it's only going to encompass one turn, really. But that Battle of Corinth was so annoying. And I might go back to war with Greece soon, but I think for the time being, I'm going to keep focusing on Macedon. I just don't think it's worth really going after Greece yet. Just because they're still, like, I don't know. I don't want to fight a two-front war again. I mean, that crippled me a little bit last time, so yeah, let's just get these guys going up here. You know, I don't think I've ever actually in this game fought with Town Watch. I don't really know how good they are, but we'll take out this little Iberian infantry. Get the Town Watch going in, and we'll just get you guys looping around behind here. Okay, so yeah, they're going to start engaging. Look at those awesome Town Watch with their coat, with their cloaks, the green cloaks. And then General. Let's have the General move in and blow his horn as he goes into the battle. To do a little sandwich technique there. And, okay, now that they're running, let's pull those guys out, and we'll have my General try to get a bulk of the experience here. Take out as much as they can get. They should be able to get all of them. There goes their General. And yeah, okay, so my General didn't get any experience, but it doesn't hurt to give him the extra kills. Yeah, okay, so I think this video is getting a little bit, I think we're a little upwards of 30 minutes now, so I'm probably going to call it quits here. You know, I hope you guys watch for part 10. You know, I'm going to start expanding more in the north here, get up to the Macedonian territories. And as much as I would love to take Sparta, I think I'm going to forget about that for now. So my goals here are going to move up into Macedon, and across this channel here into where these wonders are. So that's kind of the plan. So thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give me that like, comment, favorite, subscribe. It all really helps my channel keep growing. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. As always, I hope to see you all next time.